What's going on, Airsofters? It's Chris from Linkin Airsoft, and for today I have another product review. I'm doing it differently than the previous product review because this item is a little bit bigger and is a little bit more hands-on. It's tactical apparel, so it's not as easily, finagled on a table and stuff to show you guys how it's going. So we're just going to do an in-person review and give you guys my genuine first reaction to the item as I open it. So this right here, again, is made possible thanks to Tony. Whatever he is in relation to XAegis, I don't know, he contacted me, he's like, hey, want to review some products? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So he sent me these products for free. This is the XAegis shoulder holster. These are like the cool ones that kind of go over your shoulders and they kind of like hang on your sides, or like attach to your sides or whatever. I've never had one. I've always thought they were pretty cool, but I was never really certain of how practical they are. So here's a little bag. You have XAegis right there, however you want to pronounce it. This is what you're going to get. There's no manual or anything. There's no papers, no nothing. So I'm a righty, which means should I have it on my right, should I have it on my left? It's weird, dude. I've never used one of these before. It feels... Okay, so secured in my belt, and then it's like here. That's awkward. I think this might need to be on my left side. I think it might need to be a cross draw. I feel like I'm putting on a fucking bra. Now the gun is facing, the barrel's facing behind me. I think that feels a little bit more as to what I would expect. And now I have the mag pouches here, and then I assume this goes down and it loops on your belt line. If you have a tactical belt or of some sort, I assume it'll attach there. I'm in my regular, just whatever clothes, so it's not going to fit exactly as it would if I was wearing a small amount of tactical gear, but alright, so it immediately feels like it's constantly slipping off the side for me. Let's see, so if I go over here, you have your shoulder straps right there. Around the back, you got that. I know it's a little hard to see. It's a little hard to see just because, the lighting is not like crazy bright on me. I always wear I should have worn a lighter shirt. But you have shoulder strap there. It feels like, to me, since I like having stuff closer to my neck like that, if it's down like this, I feel like it's sliding out the side. And I do need to probably adjust it a little bit, but as you can see here, I'm going to go up like that. You have mag pouches here, little buckle in the back, and that looks like I can tighten that up right there too, which I will actually. We're going to take some unloaded, heavy M9 mags that have CO2 in them. We're going to slot these in here, in the mag pouches, just so we get an idea of the weight that's going in there. Okay, so those are both in there, secure. Man, that thing's gonna be fucking smashing against my rib cage if I go sprinting. I'm gonna need to make sure that this thing is really tight to my battle belt. So this is definitely gonna be made for if you have a really nice solid belt that you need to attach it to, so that way it doesn't wobble as much. But I feel like if you're running this thing, these are gonna be slapping against your rib cage. And then we're gonna take my heavier, this is probably my heaviest sidearm, this is my Beretta M9, and I'm going to go ahead and slot this. So this is supposed to be universal fit for most pistols. So let's slide this in there. And definitely, oh yeah, that's out the way. So immediately when I put it in there, it pushes it out because there's a lot of weight to it. But again, it's a lot going to depend on your gun, whatever you run as a sidearm. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so you have your little buttons here. It's secure by Velcro on the side right here. So this is where your buttons cross over. So your Velcro, you can adjust to whatever angle you need, whatever position you need to go over the thumb guard. And same thing on this side. So there's that. Okay, so as you can see, the M9 here, you can remove this Velcro right there and adjust that to meet the requirements for the buckle on this side right here. So I adjusted that. Let's go ahead, and it has two buttons right there to snap on. Okay, so now the pistol's secure. It does, again, kind of pull off to the side. So a lot depending on however tight you have these bottom straps to whatever battle belt or whatever piece of equipment you're currently wearing. So here it is, around the back. Not much going on there. But then let's go ahead and try the cross draw. So I have two buttons right there. Snap, snap. And then drawing it out. What I don't like about fabric ones like this is having the buttons on top, because then whenever you want to secure it and put it away, you have to stay in cover and make sure you get at least one button on there so it doesn't go anywhere after. And then we have your mag pouches. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and unbutton, grab the gun, drop a mag, load it up, and we're ready to go. I want to test something else though too. when this is snapped into place, is it going to drop my mag as I sprint? No. Okay. Because whenever I always, you have the mag release button in here, and I always have the issue whenever I have soft holsters like this, they somehow always end up hitting the mag release and I lose my mag in the woods. What I can say is going to be a problem is if you're in a pressure situation, well, first of all, this thing's already sliding off my shoulder, so I need to adjust it even tighter. I might even possibly get some kind of cross strap to go across the middle like this and hold it tighter to my chest so it doesn't go anywhere if I were to use it by itself without any other equipment. But again, whatever you have as a build, I don't know. But one thing I can see as a problem is if you go to unstrap that and then you accidentally pull this too hard and you lose your button piece, because that just velcros on there. So who knows, maybe find a position that works for you and stitch it on or glue it to the velcro. I don't know. Nothing too complicated, nothing too crazy. As far as build quality goes, I say for what you're paying, under $20, I think this is $17. Don't quote me. I think it's $17, maybe $14. For what you're paying, you're getting what you pay for. It's nothing crazy, but it definitely gets the job done. As far as cool features go, having that removable Velcro is good. Having all the adjustable straps is also good. Get it to where you need it. And attaching it down here to your pant line is also a good feature. This is nice. It's nice and stretchy, but I would personally prefer it to be more solid so it didn't have a lot of bounce to it. I don't really know how it's going to work when it comes to running, when it comes to moving around. Everything is a little bit floppy right now, so it definitely would take some adjusting and getting used to. Perhaps you find a way to integrate it into a chest rig you already have just to take advantage of having these slots, because I do think this is a decent placement for it. And if anything, honestly, you have the buttons here, right? I think it'd probably be better if you just undo the Velcro, and then maybe that's the purpose. Maybe you're supposed to undo the Velcro, keep the buttons snapped. Maybe I'm dumb. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. So you keep the button snapped, undo the Velcro, pull the gun out, you're set to go, put the gun back, which is going to require two hands to get it in nice and snug, and then Velcro it back. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. That makes sense to me now. Put your mag out right here, and you're set to go. So as far as this product goes, I think it's pretty decent for the price you pay. If you want to experiment with it, go ahead. There will be a link down in the description below. And so I'm going to take this out. I'm going to drop in my CZ75 PO7, which is probably like a full pound lighter, and see how it fits. Alright, so it's a little bit more finagly to get it in there, but it is way lighter. I can tell that difference immediately. So if you want to compare the guns, we have my M9, my Beretta M9, which is way heavier, it's much bigger than the CZ. And then you also have your trigger guard right here. Is a much different shape, as you can see. I have the hammers pretty much aligned, and this is way more rounded on the front right there, as opposed to the CZ, which is more of a right angle. It's more of a 90 degree. So with the M9 slotting in there, it slides in more naturally, having that curve. But sliding the CZ in there, though it's lighter, yes, as you can see, it gets kind of stuck right there. It can fit, but you have to kind of worm it in there and go more towards the top and slide it down. So it's universal, but it's not. It's a universal product, which means some items are going to be a little bit less accommodating. It'll still work. Yeah, honestly, I think my favorite part about it is just the mag pouches on the side. I know it's not the most endorsing review, but I want to be honest with all my products, and I don't want to sit there and lie to you guys about saying this is the best thing ever, you have to get it. I'd say get it if you want to. I think it's worth it for the price. So on Amazon, down below, check it out, and I will and leave a like if you guys enjoyed. See you in the next video. Subscribe. Check out my other reviews. That's it. Later. Stay safe. Call your hits.